Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Friend English podcast. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Danny. It's wonderful to have you with us today.
Thank you for joining us wherever you are.
Maybe you're getting ready for work, relaxing at home, taking a walk, or practicing your English.
Whatever you're doing, we're happy you're spending some time with us.
Today we're talking about one of the most useful grammar topics for English learners.
That's right. Today we're learning how to talk about your day using the simple present tense.
This is something you'll use almost every day.
Whether you're introducing yourself, chatting with a friend, or answering everyday questions.
The simple present is one of the first grammar structures people learn.
And one of the most important.
Exactly.
Today, we'll learn how to describe daily routines, habits, and regular activities using natural English.
We'll also practice useful vocabulary and common expressions that native speakers use every day.
Let's begin with a simple question.
Sounds good.
What is the simple present tense?
That's a great place to start.
How would you explain it?
We use the simple present to talk about things that happen regularly.
Such as daily routines?
Exactly.
Things we do every day.
Every week.
Or as part of our normal lives.
That's right.
Can you give us an example?
Of course.
Go ahead.
I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning.
That's a simple present sentence.
Exactly.
Why?
Because it's part of my regular routine.
Another example could be, I drink coffee every morning.
That's another perfect example.
Or, I go to work by bus.
Exactly.
These are actions that happen regularly.
Not just once.
That's an important difference.
Very important.
Many English learners ask when they should use the simple present instead of the present continuous.
That's a common question.
What's the answer?
The simple present is for habits and routines.
While the present continuous is for actions happening right now.
Exactly.
So if I say, I read every evening, that's a habit.
Correct.
But if I say, I'm reading a book right now, that's happening at this moment.
Perfect.
That's actually easier than many learners think.
I agree.
Let's imagine someone asks you, tell me about your day.
Okay.
How might you answer?
I could say, I usually wake up at 7, I take a shower, make breakfast, and drink a cup of coffee.
That's very natural.
Then I check my emails before I start work.
Another simple present sentence.
Exactly.
After that?
I work during the day, have lunch around noon, and usually finish work at 5.
That's a great example of describing a daily routine.
And notice that all the verbs stay in the simple present.
Wake up.
Take,
Make.
drink,
Check.
work.
Finish.
Exactly.
Another useful thing to learn is frequency words.
Those are very important.
What are frequency words?
They tell us how often something happens.
Such as always,
Usually,
often,
sometimes,
rarely.
and never.
Those words make conversations much more natural.
They certainly do.
Can you give us an example?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I usually eat breakfast at home.
Nice.
I often listen to podcasts while driving.
That's another good example.
I sometimes cook dinner.
Very natural.
And I never skip my morning coffee.
I think many people can relate to that.
Probably.
Let's talk about mornings.
Good idea.
Everyone has a different morning routine.
That's true.
What's the first thing you do after you wake up?
I usually make my bed.
That's a good habit.
Then I brush my teeth.
Another everyday activity.
After that, I prepare breakfast.
What do you usually eat?
I usually have eggs, toast, and coffee.
That sounds delicious.
It's simple, but I enjoy it.
What about weekends?
My routine changes a little.
Really?
Yes.
How?
I usually wake up later.
That's common.
And I spend more time relaxing.
Maybe reading or watching a movie?
Exactly.
That's another interesting point.
What's that?
Daily routines don't have to be exactly the same every day.
That's true.
the simple present can describe things we do most of the time.
Not necessarily every single day.
That's an important detail.
Definitely.
Another common question people ask is, what do you do after work?
That's a great conversation question.
How would you answer?
I usually go for a walk or exercise.
That's healthy.
Then I make dinner and spend some time reading.
Do you watch television?
Sometimes.
Another useful frequency word.
Exactly.
Before going to bed?
I usually prepare for the next day.
That's a good habit.
It helps me stay organized.
Speaking of habits, why do you think routines are important?
I think routines help us manage our time.
That's true.
They also reduce stress because we know what to expect.
Many successful people talk about having daily routines.
They certainly do.
Some wake up early.
Others exercise every morning.
Some read every day.
The important thing is consistency.
That's another useful word.
Consistency means doing something regularly over time.
That's valuable for learning English, too.
Absolutely.
Practicing a little every day is often better than studying for many hours once a week.
I completely agree.
You know, all this talk about daily routines reminds me of a conversation I had with one of my students.
Really?
Yes.
What happened?
She told me that she understood English grammar, but she struggled to talk about her daily life.
That's actually very common.
I thought so too.
What advice did you give her?
I suggested that she spend 5 minutes every day describing her routine in English.
That's a great exercise.
She started talking about what she does every morning, every afternoon, and every evening.
Did it help?
It helped a lot.
How?
After a few weeks, she could describe her day much more naturally without stopping to think about every sentence.
That's a wonderful example of how regular practice builds confidence.
Exactly.
And it reminds me of another simple exercise that English learners can do every single day.
Really?
Yes,
What is it?
talk to yourself in English.
That sounds simple.
It is.
How does it work?
As you go through your day, describe what you're doing.
Can you give us an example?
Of course.
Go ahead.
You could say, I'm sorry. Let me correct that.
Correct what?
Since we're practicing the simple present, you would say, I get out of bed. I open the window. I make breakfast.
That's a good correction.
It's important to use the right tense.
Absolutely.
Then you can continue with, I wash the dishes. I leave the house. I walk to the bus stop.
Those are all everyday actions.
Exactly.
And they're words learners can use almost every day.
That's why they're so useful.
Another thing I've noticed is that learners sometimes worry about using advanced vocabulary.
That's true.
But when talking about your day, simple words are usually enough.
I completely agree.
For example, you don't need complicated verbs.
No,
You can say, I eat breakfast.
I go to work.
I answer emails.
I have lunch.
I come home.
I relax in the evening.
Those sentences are short, but they're very useful.
Because they're part of real life.
Exactly.
Another question learners often ask is how much detail they should include.
That's a good question.
What do you think?
I think it depends on the conversation.
That's true.
If someone simply asks, what do you usually do during the day? A short answer is perfectly fine.
For example,
I usually wake up early, go to work, exercise in the evening, and spend time with my family.
that's a natural answer.
But if someone wants to know more, you can give additional details.
Exactly.
Conversations usually grow little by little.
Not all at once.
Speaking of conversations, let's imagine we're meeting for coffee.
Sounds nice.
I ask, so Danny, what does a typical weekday look like for you?
I'd probably say, I usually wake up around 7 o'clock. I make breakfast, drink some coffee, and read the news before I start working.
Then what happens?
I spend most of the morning working.
Do you take breaks?
Yes, I usually take a short break every couple of hours.
That's important.
It helps me stay focused.
What about lunch?
I usually have lunch around 1:30.
Do you cook?
Sometimes.
Another useful frequency word.
Exactly.
What do you usually do after lunch?
I continue working until late afternoon.
Then?
I usually exercise or go for a walk.
That sounds like a balanced routine.
I try to keep it balanced.
Another useful topic is talking about weekends.
That's true.
Weekend routines are often different.
Mine certainly are.
How do your weekends usually begin?
I usually sleep a little longer.
Many people do.
Then I make a relaxed breakfast instead of rushing.
That sounds enjoyable.
It really is.
Do you spend more time outdoors?
Usually, yes.
What kinds of activities do you enjoy?
I like visiting parks, meeting friends, or exploring new places.
Those are wonderful weekend activities.
They help me relax after a busy week.
I think routines can tell us a lot about a person.
That's an interesting idea.
Someone who exercises every morning probably values health.
Someone who reads every evening probably enjoys learning.
Exactly.
Daily habits often reflect our priorities.
That's a useful word.
Priorities are the things we consider most important.
And everyone has different priorities.
That's true.
Some people spend their free time with family.
Others enjoy sports.
Some enjoy cooking.
Others enjoy painting or playing music.
The simple present helps us describe all of those habits.
Very naturally.
Another common mistake learners make is forgetting the third person singular.
Ah, yes.
That's one of the biggest grammar challenges.
Especially with he, she, and it.
Can you explain?
Sure.
Go ahead.
We say, I work.
But
She works.
we say they play.
But he plays.
We say we watch television.
But my brother watches television every evening.
That extra S is very important.
It certainly is.
Learners often forget it.
That's perfectly normal at first.
What's the best way to remember it?
Practice using complete sentences every day.
Repetition really helps.
It does.
Another useful exercise is talking about another person's routine.
That's excellent practice.
For example,
My sister works in a hospital.
good,
She starts work early.
nice,
She enjoys helping people.
all simple present.
Exactly.
Speaking about other people helps learners remember the grammar.
I completely agree.
You know, this reminds me of another student I worked with.
Really?
Yes.
What happened?
Every evening, he wrote 6 simple present sentences about his day.
That's a great habit.
At first, the sentences were very basic.
Such as,
I wake up at 6.
I go to work.
I eat lunch.
I come home.
Exactly.
And what happened over time?
His sentences gradually became more detailed.
Because his vocabulary grew.
Yes,
And describing his routine became much more natural.
that's a wonderful example of how small daily practice creates real progress.
It certainly is. And it reminds me of one final idea that can make talking about your daily routine even more interesting.
What's that?
Adding reasons to your sentences.
That's a great suggestion.
Instead of only saying what you do, explain why you do it.
Can you give us an example?
Of course.
Go ahead.
Instead of saying, I go for a walk every evening, you could say, I go for a walk every evening because it helps me relax.
That sounds much more natural.
It also keeps the conversation going.
Another example could be, I read before bed because it helps me sleep.
Exactly.
Or, I cook dinner at home because I enjoy trying new recipes.
Those small details make your English sound much more conversational.
I completely agree.
They also give the other person something to ask about.
That's true.
If you say you enjoy cooking, someone might ask what your favorite dish is.
Or if you mention reading, they might ask what kind of books you like.
Exactly.
That's how real conversations develop.
One answer leads to another question.
And before you know it, you're having a natural conversation.
That's the goal.
Another thing I've noticed is that many learners worry that their daily routine is too ordinary to talk about.
I hear that all the time.
They say, my life isn't very interesting.
But ordinary routines are actually perfect for English practice.
Why do you think that?
Because everyday life is what people talk about most often.
That's true.
Friends ask each other about work.
Family members ask about their day.
Co-workers talk about their weekends.
Students discuss their classes.
Daily routines are everywhere.
So learners shouldn't worry about having exciting stories every day.
Not at all.
Simply talking about everyday life is excellent practice.
And it's useful in real conversations.
Another useful habit is asking yourself questions,
I like that idea.
such as,
What time do I wake up?
then answer it.
I usually wake up at 7.
Another one,
What do I usually eat for breakfast?
and the answer.
I usually eat eggs and toast.
That's a simple exercise
But it's very effective.
because you're practicing both questions and answers.
Exactly.
Another thing I enjoy is listening to how different people describe their routines.
Everyone's day is a little different.
Some people start work early.
Others work at night.
Some people study during the day.
Others work from home.
Every routine is unique.
And that's what makes conversations interesting.
Speaking of routines, do you think having a routine is always a good thing?
That's an interesting question.
What do you think?
I think routines provide structure.
That's true.
They help people stay organized and productive.
But
I also think it's good to be flexible sometimes.
I agree.
Trying something different can make life more interesting.
Maybe visiting a new place
Learning a new hobby.
or spending time with different people.
Exactly.
Balance is important.
I completely agree.
Before we finish today, I'd like to ask you one final question.
Go ahead.
If someone wants to improve their English every day, what's one simple habit they can start today?
I would tell them to spend 5 minutes talking about their daily routine in English.
Just 5 minutes?
That's enough to begin.
What should they talk about?
What time they wake up,
What they eat?
where they work or study,
What they do after work?
and how they usually spend their evenings.
That sounds very practical.
Because it's real English for real life.
What about you? What advice would you give?
I would tell learners not to worry about speaking perfectly.
That's excellent advice.
Focus on communicating clearly, not on using difficult vocabulary.
Exactly. Fluency grows through regular practice.
One conversation at a time.
One sentence at a time.
One day at a time.
That's how lasting progress happens.
You know, after today's discussion, I've realized something.
What's that?
Talking about your day is one of the best ways to practice English.
I completely agree. It's something everyone can do.
Every single day.
You don't need special vocabulary.
Or complicated grammar.
Just simple, present sentences about your real life.
And the more you practice, the more natural your English becomes.
That's a wonderful reminder.
Thank you.
Well, Danny, I've really enjoyed today's conversation.
Me too.
It's been fun exploring one of the most useful grammar topics in English.
And we've learned many practical expressions that listeners can start using today.
We hope today's episode helps you feel more confident talking about your daily routine using the simple present.
Remember, everyday conversations are some of the most valuable speaking practice you can have.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us on the Friend English podcast.
We always enjoy sharing these conversations with you.
Keep practicing your English, keep building good habits, and keep speaking a little every day.
And we'll see you again very soon for another friendly conversation.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, and thanks for listening.